Good evening, everybody. Today for discussion board 2, I decided to go ahead and do activity 3. So I'm going to talk a little bit about bones and how they react to exercise. So it is true that bones can continue to grow through exercise. Bones can grow through interstitial growth, which is they grow and increase in length, which is through puberty, or they can go ahead and grow through appositional growth, which is growing through width. And that's why it is possible for the bone still to grow after puberty because of the appositional growth. So the way exercise is brought into this is because if you do a lot of weightlifting exercise, it actually has a really good effect on the bones because it causes a lot of good stress, and that makes the bones grow wider, thus appositional growth. So that's why you would expect the arms of a weightlifter, for example, to be a lot thicker than and heavier than those of a jogger, because they're working out their arms, not their legs. They're using the weight-bearing exercises on their arms, so they're creating them and making them thicker and wider. So there's different recommendations for people who do exercise, especially those that are at risk for osteoporosis or have it. So individuals at risk or diagnosed with osteoporosis are advised to have an adequate intake of calcium and vitamin D, but also weight-bearing exercise, because the weightlifting can maximize bone mass and it reduces the risk of osteoporosis, and it increases oppositional growth, which is the good kind of growth that you want. So another thing that I wanted to mention is that the skeleton of someone who is in space and how that kind of affects your body. So when astronauts are suspended in space, there's a lack of gravitational force. So it does cause, and it minimizes and reduces that they lose 1 to 2% of their bone mass per month, and it's because of the lack of mechanical stress. Because of there's no gravity, there's no weight or stress being put on their body or their bones, so that in turn creates the loss of bone mass. And that's why lack of inactivity for people who, example, are bedridden, it does cause degenerative changes in the skeleton, and it creates thin and weak bones, because like I said, when you add mechanical stress on your bones, it stimulates the deposition of mineral salts and collagen fibers, and this is what keeps your bones thick and strong compared to those who are sedentary and, bedridden, for example. So being bedridden means that there's no mechanical stress being exerted on your body. So in conclusion, mechanical stress, specifically weight-bearing exercises, are very, very good for your body, especially your bones, because of the appositional growth that you are promoting. And that's it. I look forward to all of your posts.